Hello everybody. Today we're taking a look at the Kia Stonic. And I'm really excited to look at this one because I've actually been trying to shoot it the last couple of days, but just have not had enough time to come in here. And while we're looking at this, you're gonna see this in the video. So this is the red version of the Stinger that we did not look at. We looked at a kind of a gray color of it. So at the end of this video, we'll look at the red one just a little bit more. But today the star of the show is the Stonic. So this is Kia's answer to Hyundai's Kona. And we looked at the Kona a little bit the other day. And already, if you can tell, there are a lot of differences between the two. So the Kia does not take after the Jeep Cherokee, which the Kona had with its lights. It does look distinctly Kia. It does not have the rugged bumpers and the rugged top that the Kona has. So let's take a quick look around. As usual, don't have a lot of space here. We're basically going to be focusing on the exterior of this car today because there are a lot of interior and mechanical differences that maybe will not be in your market. So case in point, this car, unlike the Kona, is offered currently only in a diesel. It's a 1.6 diesel. There's no gasoline option at all for this car. I can't walk around that side. And the diesel offering pretty good on gas mileage, of advertised 17 kilometers per liter, which is about 40 miles per gallon. But the dealer salesperson tells me that we can probably expect 15 kilometers per liter or 35 miles per gallon. What else? Also, looking inside, there will be a lot of interior differences. This interior is a gray one-tone interior. A lot of just regular standard features here, but they also offer this car, at least here in Korea, in a two-tone bronze interior, which I will link in the description here in this video. I'll link to the catalog for this car so you can download that and look at some photos, or you may be able to find them online anyway, of the bronze interior. There's also an orange two-tone interior, which I guess, they're really trying to go for a more sporty look. This is very typical in Korea. The cars that are aimed at a younger demographic, they usually try to make a little bit sportier. So again, it's really hard to shoot this because I have so little room. I think it looks a lot better personally than the Stonic, than the Kona. Again, looks more Kia. Kind of has the look of the front of the Kia Soul a little bit, and don't really see much of the Sportage in here, the new Sportage design, nor do I see much from the Sorento. But it's compact compared to the Kona we looked at the other day. It's a little bit shorter than the Kona, and I mean minimally shorter. The Kona, I believe, comes in at like 4,160 millimeters, 4.16 meters. This is a little bit shorter than that, just barely shorter, so about 13 and a half feet, so it's pretty short. Looking in the trunk real quick, not a lot of space. I think I misquoted the other day when saying that there was X amount of cubic liters of space. This is one that we don't really look at too much. What's in the there's no spare tire, basically. You got a tire changing kit, and that's about it. So the seats do fold down, and I will take a look in the inside real quick. Sometimes people ask, why don't you do takes for this or do different cuts? I like to edit nothing. I like to do one full cut, so hopefully this is good enough for you. Okay, looking up front, 7-inch navigation is standard in this particular edition, which is here in Korea called the Prestige. This is top of the line. So navigation 7-inch is standard here in Korea. It is optional on the lower trim lines. DCT transmission, heated front seats, full auto aircon only on the top of the line trim. And pretty much everything else is standard. Push button start. steering wheel controls, so on and so forth. Safety, 6 airbags in this car. I'm pleasantly surprised with the comfort of the seats. It's not the highest quality leather, but the seats are plush and comfortable. Headroom, I've got plenty. I don't know how well you can see. I've got plenty here. I am actually, yes, 5'8" and 172 centimeters. That is correct. So I got plenty of room. Again, if I'm getting out, I might need to duck a little bit to get out. Sunroof, not on this car, only available on the top of the line trim. Again, they're really pushing folks to spend that extra little bit of money to get the top of the line trim. Also got a USB charge down here at the bottom. Okay. A couple other accents. Also in the top of the line, the Prestige gets the chrome door handles. Before I forget it, I even got today from the dealer the Stonic water bottle. Sparkling water. Very nice touch. No chrome outside door handles on this one. They're all body color, but of course you do get the smart locks, smart key locks. So what is the price for this one? Here in Korea, 23,500,000 won, which is exchange rate probably around $21,000. And a couple other things that I've maybe missed here. 15-inch tires are standard on the baseline, but these are 17s. 17s come from the medium trim line all the way up to the top. So I think this is gonna do it for the Stonic. I don't know what else to talk about with it. I think it looks good. I like both of them actually. I like the Kona as well, but I think there are a lot of parts. I think the Kona looks really sporty. They may have really tried too hard to make it sporty and rugged. Again, taking a lot of design cues from the Jeep. This one looks a little bit more toned down, a little bit for an older crowd, even though they do have some body colors like a bright blue and a bright yellow that will cater to younger drivers, but I don't know how many people are going to order that color. So, and just before I run off, let's look. You can't read Korean, but you can see those prices there. That's the baseline, 18,950,000 with pretty standard, again, 15-inch tires, pretty basic equipment. And that's probably around $16,500, maybe $17,000. So moving up, and then 20,750,000, and then 22,650,000. And these are some of the options over here. Drive-wise, this car is equipped with Drive-wise. It's about $850 extra. And that's all of the sensors that go around the car and lane change and all that kind of stuff. There are a few other things to add. And as you can see, once you get to the Prestige version, the only option is the sunroof at 450,000 won, or about $450. So everything else is added in once you get to this trim level. So that's a pretty good look at this car. As always, feel free to leave any comments or questions. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And yeah, tell me what you think. How do you like this compared to the Kona that we looked at a couple weeks ago? I like these fog lights as well. DRLs here, standard on this model, but optional on some of the other trim lines. Okay, that's gonna do it for this one. Let's shift over here real quick and just look at this Stinger. So this is also the 3.3, no, this is a 2.0 liter turbo, which is the same engine that we looked at before. It's just nice to see it in a different color. By the way, I posted some photos of one of these on the road to Instagram. I didn't really consider making any other social media profiles, but Instagram I think is a good one. So you can find us on Instagram at First in Korea, all one word. And my purpose for making that is to capture photos of these cars that we're reviewing here out in the actual wild. So didn't really mention this. I really like this finish that they put on here. If you go to the 3.3 turbo, this door handle is also that kind of chrome finish, brush, whatever you want to call it, smoky chrome. The only other thing I guess people talked a lot about is this beauty right here, this E symbol. If you look on Kia's actual brochure, the E stands for a few things: evolution, I think, excellence, and a few other things. I think it has 3 meanings. But according to the dealer, it's not an E at all. It's some kind of design. Apparently, the designer for Audi came in and helped to create this car. So that was one of their designs. It is not coming to any other car outside of Korea at this time. They are experimenting with this as a premium brand that's under Kia, similar to Genesis. Why this car got it first and no others did, I'm not really sure. As you can see, as we look back over at the Stonic, it's sporting just the regular Kia badge. So anyway, there it is in red. And man, for $40,000 or $50,000, I don't know. I would drive one for sure, but I don't know. Totally a tough call. I get comments from you guys that you love it and some of you don't love it at all. So I think overall it looks really good. I don't know if I'd spend $45,000 on it, but it moves. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon.